suppose the rent, I mean, the price of the place goes down.
Then it would go down. That's right, it does.
That's right.
Okay. Everything we're hearing right now is just, it's
Can I get a
subjective.
little closer?
It does seem as if we saved numbers to the last.
Everything you're hearing right now from numbers, everything is subjective. Okay? You won't actually see anything that's fixed until such time as
That's right.
there's some kind of agreement on the table.
Money.
Right. All you're doing is getting a feeling.
Yeah, fine, that's wonderful.
It costs $142 per pad per month in operations. Okay?
Estimated.
Estimated, yeah. Best of our guess.
That's the total cost for everything.
That is all these things on the sheet. All these
Okay,
things on the
all right,
sheet.
that's total cost for everything.
Actually, you ought to be correct about that and call it guesstimated.
All the estimated.
Guesstimated, not estimated, guesstimated.
Okay, the mortgage which you would pay as a part of that, it's a part of that $408, okay, is $251.92 a month.
Per unit. Per unit.
Right, but it's one single payment that we didn't make. And how much was and the surplus, just so you know, is really the only other piece of this. That we make your budget surplus, it would be about $11,000 a year.
Now, are you basing this on a sale price of 1.3?
That's right.
If I based on
So it
anything
could
lower,
fluctuate, I mean, it will go
Yeah.
down if the surplus goes down.
it's not going to go up.
Yes, right.
That's right.
And $25.39 from these figures goes into surplus. I mean, so we basically make you budget that every month.
What the hell the total cost of RC, whatever it is? Your company.
My company,
What are you gonna charge us?
we
Plus
charge
you.
you
2.75 and 1.3.
$35,750 one-time charge at closing. You never own it, you never pay it.
You never what?
If you never buy it, you never pay me anything. You never pay
By
me.
never
Not
buy
me.
it.
If
Yeah.
you decide not to buy
Oh,
it.
the word buy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
If you never own the community, you never,
Yeah,
you know. On top of that.
With the word buy and own, when you're taking the loan out, what do you mean by that? When you take the loan out, or when you
Yes,
buy
you
it,
take-
you own it?
you
At the
take
end of
the-
the 30 years, you own
You
it,
take the
but
loan
not
out
before.
simultaneous to when
When we
you buy.
sign the agreement, we get the mortgage, we own it then.
We own it, they just hold the paperwork.
Yes.
I see what you're saying.
They own a lien against it.
Just like the
Very
bank
similar
holds
to your.
title to your car.
That's what we pay you $35,000?
Yep.
I heard something that you get something. You personally.
No, I don't get, I do not.
He gets a paycheck, just like you and I.
I work for
You
us.
don't get a paycheck from us.
No, you never get a pay. I'm not on your payroll. I have to help you.
Unless you wanna hire him.
No, even if you wanted to.
Nah,
you can't.
Nah, he looks more like a hippie, I don't want him.
Yes.
I want the kid with the beard.
It's put on a loan. Nobody here pays anything out of
Okay,
it.
okay, that's valid.
Now, also in the loan, we lend you, we started replacement reserve. I estimated $5,000. So that, we start out with $5,000 for the first issue. We also put aside, or actually our capital asked for one mortgage payment to be put as an emergency fund. So that's $9,300 that comes out of it. And that's put away as part of the reserve. And
But you give us time to get that, right?
what's that?
No, you give us time to raise that.
Actually, no, that's included in the loan.
This is everything,
Yeah.
That's already in the
We're not asking for anything, we're not setting you to
This is
fail.
why I was asking him about the fees, because
Yeah, there's nothing, other than a 408, you have to raise your own rent if something happens. Okay, when you get to the next year,
Under the 401A, you said?
408, your rent.
Oh, 40, thank you.
408, it's your rent, you make the decision. The only thing we do is say that you have to have that surplus, you have to have a rational, you have to have a budget that makes general sense. If you budget too low, we're gonna say it's whatever.
And the bylaws are gonna govern the people that are gonna give us the raise in rent.
You determine the bylaws. I come in with a template and give it to you guys and say, okay. what do you
Who
want?
determined? Not me, I'm just a
No,
renter.
you meaning.
You have a vote?
The ones who have
I get a
the
vote.
vote.
Right. So you determine who becomes a member, how you become a member, how voting is held, how often. We start out with a general template that I've heard is used in other cooperatives. And then, we adapt it as you wish. And then it has to be reviewed by an attorney you guys hire. Okay, it's pretty quick.
You're saying the one that we pay for also?
Yes.
Hire
for everything.
and pay for the attorney.
Yes, you
That part is different than last week,
Okay.
just to be clear.
Okay.
Okay, thank
But we
you.
had that right here in the budget.
Right. No, I see that on the paper. Yeah, that's why I like paper and numbers.
Yes.
People learn from them.
That's right, they do.
Well, on occasion, Jesse?
Yes.
Well, you had to add that, didn't you?
So, the answer is, there's nothing else in that 408. You guys actually determine this because a lot of it's fixed, you have to pay taxes, you have to pay sewer. But if you guys want it better now or want to put money aside for something, then you could rent.
If we want to put more money in our slush fund,
You can do that.
because we want to cut down trees, or we want to put pavement down, or we want to do anything. Put a whorehouse over here if you wanted to, you know what I mean?
As long as it's get the swimming pool.
I won't speak as a lawyer, but they may not like to have to make that out. But other than that, you can do what you want with
Slush fund, okay.
you know, a lot of people ask that. I do.
Gotta have a little levity.
There are companies that run larger surpluses and are putting more money away because they figure that they are going to have trees or something else that happens.
Because we want it.
Right. We actually look at everything. We look at the engineering. We look and say, how old is the pavement? How old is the electric system? How long is it going to last? How much money do we need? So it's a schedule that I've heard it's made out. It has all those things. It says how much would that be.
And your engineer's gonna help us.
The engineers will do that.
The engineers, and I won't say my engineers, we will help you find one. We do have ones that we pay for it up front, and they will come through. And we ask all of the residents to make a form and say,
You
tell us
guys,
what's wrong.
for the engineer that comes over here to look at that.
Yes, if you make an agreement with, you come to an agreement with the purchase the property,
Yes.
we will send the engineer in to come in and do the survey.
And inspection. House inspection.
Yes, we actually give them a form.
Wouldn't you need that before you make an agreement with Lou?
No, I can't do that beforehand.
No, but
Okay.
wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't.
There's no agreement then, there's nothing
Because
to
if I don't
work
do an
with.
agreement, I'm gonna spend $3 or $4 grand.
I understand.
I don't need
But
your,
don't we have to have somebody to say this place is worth that
Well,
much
put it
money?
this way, if you make the agreement is contingent upon the engineering. If he comes through and says, this is a joke, you just say, I'm not buying it for that, renegotiate it, or you can walk away from the agreement and you've spent no money. You know, CDI spent, or Rock Capital spent $3 or $4 grand, and you can just say, it's a mess, I don't want it.
all right, with that
In other words,
comment,
cost us the same.
In other words,
with that comment, I want to address something, okay? In this technical assistant agreement that I've got here, it actually is saying that we get referrals to interested attorneys, we get assistance with preparing business plans. It's actually, get assistance with contracting of a property condition analysis and report. Doesn't say that you folks are paying for them, it just says assistance with.
Okay, I'm sorry?
Why don't you come over here?
This agreement doesn't say that you're paying for it, it says we get assistance with. Does that word assistance mean that you were paying for it?
Well, put it this way, you don't, at the time that you come to a purchase and sale agreement,
Very good.
you don't sign that until that time. There's a certain paperwork that's done, okay, on the engineering, specifically on the engineering. And it's called, you sign a note that says I'm trying to think of the correct word for it. But basically, you sign a note that has no recourse back to anybody. You sign a note that says, if you buy the property, you pay me back for the If you don't buy the property, the association doesn't.
I see what you're saying. So
It's a
actually,
separate,
so in fact, in point of fact,
Make
you're
sure I
saying,
understood it, okay.
you're saying you want the money back for the engineer.
It's a 35,750
Yeah, it goes
plus.
through, you pay for everything.
But if we don't buy the property,
We don't buy it, we don't pay nothing.
we don't have any expense.
Yeah, if you don't buy it, you don't pay for it.
Oh, I see how you worded that now.
And the loan agreement would include an amount of money sufficient in addition to whatever the sale price is to pay for your expenses, which are our expenses.
All of them, yep,
Okay.
yep.
At the sale, at the sale.
At the actual.
When it's finalized.
Yes, yeah, at the sale, that's finalized where I come from.
Yeah. I just wanted to, I'm hearing or reading this and it sounds like one thing to me, but it wasn't clear enough for me to understand it, so I just wanted to understand it.
Yes.
Now, the engineer's gonna tell us if it's worth that price?
Yes. Engineers are not appraisers. Okay? The bank, if you enter an agreement to buy it, okay, the bank will appraise it. And if it does not appraise for the purchase price, you have the ability to back out of the purchase.
Okay,
With no cost.
okay.
That's fair.
I like hearing things like that.
It is fair, and, at that point, of course, if you backed out,
But put it in writing.
it's...
But you could read
It's nice to hear, but put it in writing.
Standard procedure.
As long as you're
Okay.
not signing anything.
Okay.
You either call it SOP or
Once again, you guys will help us take the steps to follow.
Standard operating
SNAFU. SNAFU.
But yeah, we will help you find all of these people. The appraiser is actually hired by the bank, so you don't even have to find it. They just find a third party that way.
We pay for that.
You pay for it if you close.
Okay, now let me.
Only if we buy it.
Only if you buy it. We will not,
Only if
if
we
you
buy it.
never buy this property.
I never
Record this, if you never buy this property.
When I had
you
the
never pay
appraiser
it.
before, when I sold house,
Yeah.
a house, I paid for the appraisal.
Yeah, you got it back on the price of your house.
Yeah, you might not have. It depends, some situations you don't.
Yeah, it depends on how good a negotiator he was, right?
But with this particular corporation, they pay for it.
Okay.
We don't.
Because they don't want to lose money either.
But they're saying at the end, if you do decide to buy,
I don't want to lose money. I
Besides
don't
that,
care.
we need,
That's the name of the area.
we need to know the
they're
membership.
saying
I don't want-
if you did buy it, they're gonna ask for the money back. I mean, if you buy.
Of the occupied.
No, not for us.
Say that part again, then hold on. You're saying,
Oh, yeah.
if we buy, you want us to pay you the money back for the engineer?
Yes, but
That's
if you
what-
never buy it, you never pay me anything. You never pay CDI, Rock Capital.
Thank you,
Rock-
sir.
Any of those entities,
That's it.
okay? But let's see, next steps after that. I don't know. What was the question? Next steps are to find those costs, and then after that, I need to know, we have to get membership over 51%.
Which is?
Owner occupied.
Owner occupied. okay?
Now, how would we determine who is owner occupied? Because people might say, yes, I am. the
I don't
owner."
understand that.
Well, how do we tell? Put it this way, who lives there? If it's a tenant, it's not owner occupied.
But how would we determine that?
You can't always determine that.
Like, you can ask
Other than knocking at the door and saying, do you own
you
this?
can ask ownership papers.
You can ask for ownership papers.
Do
You
you
can.
have yours?
That means me.
I have mine.
Well, and Lou has an idea of who, but that's not definitive. It's up, I mean, do you want people to prove that they own it, or do you want to go online?
How the hell do they prove it?
So basically,
You'd have to have some sort of, purchase
You
document.
guys don't have your.
I got troubles.
Okay, wait, this is why I'm asking you, do you want to prove it, or do you want to just have people
So-
say, I own it?
under your guidelines,
Right.
51.
Some people don't even have a title.
Right.
There is no titles.
That's kind of why I'm asking you to really get.
So
Huh?
under the 51% guidelines.
There is no titles for a
It's up to
trailer.
us to decide whether we want to prove it's owner occupied or just go
Do
based
that.
on faith.
We can say it, but you can do it either way.
We don't have a bill
Okay,
of
that's all I
sale.
want to know. So there's no legal.
Yeah,
We don't need it.
there is a.
Guys,
Before you come on.
I pay cash, but I don't have a bill of sale. What do you do there?
you're all set.
We don't
You're all
need
set.
it.
We don't need it.
know
I'll
who you
just
are.
ask.
What I'm saying is if the board and then the members say.
How can you not have a bill of sale?
But don't we have 51% already?
You buy it from a person or a
I
business?
don't know.
No,
All those people trying to pay this
we do not have 51% as of this moment.
I got a bill of sale
That's
from
the
him.
point, is if you don't have 51%, okay? You don't really have the right of first refusal.